Thank you all for being here this morning. All right. My name is Rebecca LeBove, and I'm thrilled to be here today on behalf of the city's Housing and Revitalization Department. We are so thrilled to see the Payment in Lieu of Taxes program bringing new life to this building. And we're excited to have all of your support moving forward. A year ago, we announced at the City of Detroit that we had invested $1 billion into affordable housing. But this administration and this City Council recognized there is still urgency around developing and preserving affordable housing, and they acted. The new Payment in Lieu of Taxes Ordinance, or pilot, says simply to property owners, if you commit to keep your rents affordable and keep your building in good condition, we will dramatically lower your taxes. The lower your rents, the lower the taxes, and it's by right. This is a huge deal. We are the only place in Michigan making it this easy to develop affordable housing. Big moves like this would not be possible without leadership with a strong vision and a commitment to doing what is right for the city and its residents. So, Mayor, I want to thank you for being that leader and for being a champion of this program from the very beginning. I am honored to introduce Mayor Mike Duggan.
All right. Well, the autopilot ordinance was Rebecca Julie, Councilor Hall, and Council President Sheffield sponsored it, and it's something heads to get the tax credit automatically. If they agree for 15 years to rent to folks who do a city, they automatically get housing, affordable housing. They sat down. And today you're going to get a chance to hear from Sophie, who used to build in France. I didn't think we would attract developers from that far away. The city of Detroit is now this place a year later. We didn't know how this was going to work. And we've been a national leader on affordable housing. You've seen this in new affordable housing in the last 6 years because the mayor and the council have been together, and Council President Sheffield with their original affordable housing ordinance. But here's our issue. We grew 7,000 in population, led Michigan one of the top 25 in the country. That's good for 7,000 people, city units. A lot of us building 1,000 new housing units every single year. We did it last year. In the report card, 12 months after we've got another 113 projects and $765 million in the pipeline. Projects, $1.2 million, 200 new units and another 1,000 out of the fact City Council took this leadership. And I'm really proud to be here on Cortland, because this is what we wanted. You're going to hear from my friends at Harmony Cafe, but if you go right down the street 2 years ago, we built a brand new Dexter streetscape. This was Fred Dorhall's dream, all right? And we believe Dexter could be a vibrant community again, and you've seen the rapid recovery on the whole retail. Zembra and her team come down the street and say, we can take a vacant building with 34 years. This building's been vacant since 2018. There is no way anybody was renovating this without the pilot ordinance. Now, Harmony Cafe and the other retailers have 34 more families. That strengthens the retail, that allows us to go to more and more business. Favorite parts of this entire provision is that we give you almost complete discount, a 95% discount on your taxes if you renovate an abandoned building. Because we don't want to knock down these buildings. Look at the architecture on this building. We felt like it was worth it to give a 95% housing in the neighborhood and save these beautiful old buildings. And this is happening now in neighborhood after neighborhood across the city. This was the dream that we had hoped.
Well, good afternoon, and this is just such I will tell you, I grew up blocks away from here, and I remember this building being vacant for their leadership on this and revitalizing this entire area. To see sponsored by myself and Council President Sheffield is something that was groundbreaking. As we talked about affordable housing and moving it forward here in the city of Detroit, what we heard from a lot of time development ordinance, we wanted to make sure that we were approving affordable housing units faster. Way has been someone who has been an amazing today actually got on Way has been someone who has been an amazing today. Actually, I introduced to you our council president, Mary Sheffield.
Thank you so.
I introduced to you our council president, Mary Sheffield.
Thank you so much, and good afternoon to everyone. Welcome to District 5. Honored to be a policy, to have 2,400 new affordable units already approved and 6,000 more in the piles, the strength and power of this particular tool to continue to develop affordable housing throughout this city. I would just say here as well, we all stand in solidarity with many affordable housing units, more incentives for developers who are in our neighborhoods in developing housing. And this is just one to take is at the most who are in our neighborhoods in developing housing. And this is just one to take is at the most, enabling us to get shovels in the ground and move families into housing quicker. This tool is already today here in the Dexter-Linwood area, and it is helping developers deliver more affordable housing units, build neighborhoods that need it most. So I am very honored to have sponsored this. Again, I want to thank it in championing this effort, and again, just willing to continue to put forth policies, affordable housing in our city. Thank you so much.
And I know we are today here on the west side, pushed forward across the city, even on 3, buddy, Council Member Scott Benson.
Thank you for that. And so this level of quality affordable housing, it's so deserve and want quality affordable housing. So just once again, I want to thank my colleagues for having the creativity, something like this forward. That's a great solution that we can do right here in the city of Detroit. And thank the administration for making this happen, having these type of quality affordable housing developments throughout the development team. We are more than happy to have a conversation today, fantastic development opportunities right there in the 3rd District on the northeast side of Detroit. And so again, bring back Fred Durhall again as the MC.
He would have done a great job. Yeah, thank you, Council President and Council members. Obviously, their support was really key in making this program happen. We develop, we can't do it without developers. So I'd like to introduce Sophie Zembra. Sophie and her partner, Jean-Philippe, have been bienvenue.
It's truly an honor today to be here in front of being, as you see, that will surprise Detroit. When I first came in Detroit, East was the year we've seen Detroit move energy and the culture of the neighborhood identity. And we know to life so that family can live here again in safe, affordable, and beautiful people. The help from the city made a real difference to us. That allow us to go to the program like pilots and the strong support of the city. Detroit be part of that movement. Thank you so much.
The pilot, the other also fortunate today to be joined by and worked with. I'd like to introduce Jonay Maxey. She's the CEO. She is a Detroit native. She is the 2nd undergraduate recipient at the Ross School of Business at U of M, and now she does this development work full time. I'd love to have her share a little bit about her experience with the pilot program and to speak about some of the great work she's doing in Detroit as well. Thanks, Jonay.
Thank you. Such a wonderful policy. As a native, pride in being part of the city's housing progress. Application process, securing approvals for over 30 and projects of developers I have helped complete applications for. The pilot program, helping developers like myself keep rents affordable while maintaining finance. Without tools like the pilot, a lot of program makes it financially possible to bring vacant properties back to small and mid-sized developers to be a part of the Detroit revitalization. This is what equitable, community-driven development, where quality housing remains successful like the pilot program, we can make real change happen, and I'm happy to be a part of it. Thanks.
Thank you to Jenny. So now,
folks who will live there, but more people are sending programs to breathe life back into these spaces. That as a business owner, I know what new housing means. It means more customers, yes, but it also means Cortland and the.
I think we need to get one of the two of you to take a look.
okay. Last but not least, we got to hear from the neighbors. So the next speaker I'd like to introduce is Ms. Denise Lyles. She is the president of the Lawrence Collingwood Burlingame Block Club, LCBC. Did I get it right? And has deep roots in the community. And we're really thankful that she came out to join us and talk about the impact that she sees this development will have on her neighborhood. Thanks so much. Come on up, Denise.
Thank you, and good afternoon. And in the true Detroit fashion, what up, Doe? My family's been, there you go. My family has been in this community almost 100 years. So I know what it's been like, what it's going to, and now where we're headed. Look at all this beautiful architect Detroit has. For it to be wasted and not utilized is just a crime. I want to say thank you to the city, thank you to our council people, thank you to our developers, because not only does this encourages and develops our community, it develops District 5 and ultimately Detroit. And it's all one Detroit, whether District 5, District 4, District 7, we're all Detroiters. And we come together. You're giving more residents for our block club. Cortland isn't in our boundaries yet, but we'll be moving this way. And it's together that we can make a difference. We all look at each other. We look around at the different things. We look at the past. We look at what's going on right now, but we need to focus on the change and doing it together as we move into the future. Again, I humbly and honestly say, thank you. We need this, we have this, and with this we move forward.
That's right. All right.
Okay. Thank you to all of our speakers and attendees. We will be around to answer questions after this, and I want to say thank you